This is what the Muslim community is doing, not just in the UK, not just in the USA, across the world, for the Muslim community.
I've thought about why don't we do something like this? Why don't Muslims get together and do something like this? But I'll be honest, I always thought it was impossible, which is to create a community within UK, USA for Muslims, or that's built for a Muslim type of client.
Yes.
Right. Of course, I'm sure you can't like exclude people because of religion or whatnot, right?
There are ways, brother, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are very wise ways, but go ahead.
Yeah. So the point is that you've acquired land.
Alhamdulillah.
Allahumma barik, where there's a masjid in the middle, and then there are 250 properties that are going to be built.
Probably
around,
more. Yes.
Right around the masjid.
Yes.
You're gonna have gyms that are like
segregated.
Allahumma barik. What amazes me is that you actually done it, and you sold out all of the plots.
Yes, within 40 minutes.
Oh, the 40 minutes was your one.
Yeah.
I thought that was the other one.
No, so the 40 minutes, they also did it, but they did it second. But they did it all social media announcement. We did it at our house, brother. Nobody even knows about it. Like completely, like brothers like you, close brothers came, brought their friends and family. We told them the mission, and boom, 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 it's done.
And just so people can have like context, like what were the deposits people were giving?
$50,000.
Just like that.
Allah. Just like that. Boom, boom, boom.
And how big is this project in terms of dollars?
Yes. So just those land that we acquired is $6.8 million, and it's 279 acre land. So like you said, brother, masjid, homes, a total Muslim village. So we're still debating on the name, but it's gonna be something Muslim name and a village attached to it, right? The names of the streets: Khalid ibn al-Walid, Tariq bin Ziyad, like all the great conquerors. Like people need to Google those conquerors and know like what are we made of. Yeah, like
Islamophobes, they're burning, bro.
Google Tariq bin Ziyad, you know? And then we want to have different sections like Andalusia, this, that, like all our past glories, and we want to bring it back. The way what we're doing, brother, like you cannot make it exclusive, like non-Muslims not allowed, kuffar not allowed. What we're doing, there's something called association fee. I don't know what it's called in Dubai. Like your maintenance fee that you pay yearly, cutting the service fee, to cut the grass, to remove the snow and whatnot. So that service fee will put there 75% of the service fee you're paying goes to the masjid.
So they would automatically not want to come.
Automatically, if you are a practicing Christian, I would advise you, why help the Muslims, you know? Let Muslims do their own thing, right? So this is the way we're going to put the clause. And our attorney already put it there. So we have, brother, think about it. Like a guy comes from Bangladesh, have no idea about anything. Brother, we're putting an application now where we're selecting the names of the streets in United States of America. We're putting the subdivision laws. Like, hey, this is the law. One of the laws being your yearly contribution, 75% of it goes to support the masjid that's going to be there. We're making these laws. We're putting those laws. It's unbelievable what Allah can do for you.
You know just blew my mind.
You know they say what's called verbal manifestations. If you keep saying something to someone, they'll become like that. If you keep telling someone they're a villain, they'll become a villain. People get saying, bro, these Muslims are taking over. You know what? If you keep calling, if you keep saying it, yes, I'm actually going to do it.
No, but you know what's mad is what you just said, bro. Actually, I think it's mind blowing. You said a guy from Bangladesh comes over to the USA,
starts naming streets
after Islamic.
It's unbelievable. I cannot sometimes even believe it. And I suggested those names, or other people saying, why these? Can we have like normal?
I ask Allah,
Cordoba
Allah, give success to this project. Ya Allah, protect this project and give it success.
And there's no riba involved.
No riba, brother.
No haram.
So we 6.8 million we raised in 40 minutes. Now I'm like, okay, this is happening. This happened, right? And this is another thing. People fear too much, brother. Now you've raised it. Now I have great attorneys. Now we're going to use the kuffar when their talent comes in, right? We have the great attorneys. So I hired everyone that the township knows. So they have dealt with this is their boy, their attorney. This is their civil engineer. This is their planning commissioner. I have hired all of them in our team. Now they are submitting the application, because now comes the real world. You got to, play it wise, right? So now the township is going to see an application coming from, I'm not going to name his name, like John Smith, submitting this application, but it says Khalid ibn Walid Street. Oh my God, what is John Smith thinking, right? But this is what you make John Smith do when you got the money. You hire John Smith and tell him, hey, submit an application as I tell you to submit. Yeah. So
Are you sure this podcast's not going to get you
Oh,
in
no,
trouble?
nothing, brother. I don't care. What are you gonna do? So this is another
But
thing.
I want the project to manifest.
Of course.
That's where you got. Then you got to pull out the constitution.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Freedom of religion.
Exactly,
He
brother.
said,
You man identify as whatever you want, bro. I identify as Khalid bin Walid Street.
Yes.
This street identifies as
Yes,
Khalid bin
What
Walid Street.
are you gonna do now? Hurt the street's feelings? Come on, man. Yeah. This is funny. This is good, bro.
Look, I don't know what else there is to say, but when you ask yourself what your neighborhood and what your society is going to look like in the next 20 to 30 years, rethink what kind of an area for you in the United States it's going to be. Rethink about what the laws are going to be. Rethink. I mean, boy, oh boy. These guys sit here and joke about property that they are buying for millions of dollars, laws that they are implementing, praising all of it to Allah, as if God is allowing them and giving them the courtesy to be able to do this. It's called an Islamic caliphate, people. I mean, it's really like, hey man, Israel is the only place in the world where being a Jew and a Christian is not a liability. You might have disagreed with me on that before, but after watching this video, you might have to rethink your answer.